girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie and I post a lot of beauty related content here on YouTube. If they're the kind of videos you love to watch, then hit that subscribe button down below. In today's video is requested from Jess. She has asked that I use this Bratz palette, so that is what we're going to use today. I feel like this is one of the last things from my mega haul that I haven't used. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. She wants me to go for more of a pink purpley look, so that's what we're going to do. I am really excited because I want to use this black here. I want to do something really smoky with the purple. So yeah, let's swatch some of this. This palette did retail for £20, I believe, and it is massive. Look at that. Look how big that is. It has all the girls on there. You know, they all have their individual palettes. Well, this has all the girls on there, and I really like the look of it. I don't like that it's in a tin packaging. Lots of people love it, so I don't know why I'm the only one that doesn't, but I don't. But I do love the cover of the outside. It looks gorgeous. Alright, so here is the first row, second row, and that third, the middle row. Basically, the left side of the palette, the right side of the palette, and the middle of the palette all swatched, and every shade swatched so nicely. This shade I thought was a black is actually a deep purple, the first shade in the palette, but look at that. These three shades are incredible. I feel like I can use them as highlights as well. Might do that, to be fair, but I'm very excited for this palette, like proper excited. So we're going to take this shade first, called Fashion Pack, and we're going to pack that in the outer corner. This palette is huge. I love it. It's got like a blue undertone to it as well. Then we're going to take this shade here called Feeling Pretty, and we're just going to buff out the edges. I like it, I like it. I've got itchy ear. Then we're going to take this shade here called My Girls, and I feel like we're going to now blend out the edges and bring this into the inner corner. Oh, that was dusty. Did you see that? I feel like mixing a bit of that Fashion Pack in the inner corner as well of my crease, just to deepen it up a little bit. Maybe I should have pulled that colour all the way in. Yeah, that's better. Then we'll go back in with Feeling Pretty and just blend it out the top, and we're going to take that on a really light layer. So I need maybe this brush. Yeah. No, I know what we can use. We can use this shade here called Jade, which is a nice pink shade, and that will tie in with the dark pink on the outer corner. There's no full kickback for that. It's a really pale pink, so it's really hard to pick it up on your skin. And then I'm just going to build up here again just a little bit. And then we're going to take this shade here called Fashion all over the lid. Very crumbly shade. Let's see. I might need... Oh, no, it's working. I was going to say I might need to wet it. I am going to wet it. It's kind of separating, because it's like a bit of a pressed glitter, so I will wet it. That worked really well. I do feel like it's one of those colours that you could put on top of like a nice colour, because it's not that like opaque. Let's take this shade here called Super Styling and just blend that into the dark shade Fashion Pack. Alright, clean up the eyes and I'll come back in a bit. So far this is what we're looking like. Now we need to get on with the bottom lash line. Now Jess wants me to use Tweevils, however you say that name. So I was thinking maybe putting that on the lower lash line and then blending it out with Feeling Pretty. So let's attempt that. Also just tested these new Revolution blush sticks out. I've got the raspberry on the centre of my lips, and then I'm wearing the other two on my cheeks. So video pending. So Tweevils is on. Now to go in with Feeling Pretty. I really want to put this shade Accessorize in my inner corner and my brow bone. It's like a duochrome. That is a nice shade. Eyes are complete. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my bronzer. Oh, highlight. I want to take this shade called Halo as a highlight. Oh, that is a nice colour. Look at that. That is a banging highlight. So now I'm going to put some bronzer on, lashes, liner, and we are done. This is the completed look. I am completely finished, and all I got to say is I love this palette. I'm wearing Roxy lashes right now, and I actually didn't trim these ones, so very proud of myself being able to put on lashes I haven't trimmed. I love this palette. I absolutely adore it. It worked so well. Because I've been blowing out my eyeshadow a little bit more lately, I just need to work on like really the blend more than anything. But this palette, guys, is so good. The highlight is banging. There's an even darker color that I'm sure would be an even better highlight for some skin tones. But the shades in this all worked well. This is such a crumbly formula that it is best that you wet your brush with it. So I used like a thick kind of brush to first pull it on, and then I used like a thinner brush to really just tighten up the edges. And I love it. I love it all. The shimmer worked really well. The mattes have blended out perfectly. The colour story is nice because if you've got an orange shimmer, you've got an orange matte somewhere, wherever it's gone. So you've got like an orange shimmer, orange matte, you've got a blue matte, you've got blue shimmers. So everything has like a corresponding shade that you can really work to create a look. So if you've got pinks, you've got a pink, purple shimmer. You've got a greens, you've got green shimmer. This neon green, I don't know what it's in there for, but I'm sure if you're like doing like a green look, maybe this would be nice to blend it out. I feel like there's a nice array of mattes and shimmers. I would like a few more mattes in here, I must admit, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I was able to create this look with the mattes that are in there. Even this shade down here that I put on my lower lash line's a shimmer, but once I blended it out with the purple, it worked as if it was a matte. I am in love with this palette. £20, such a nice palette, such a nice front cover to the palette. Colour story is nice, and I don't really have any bad things to say about it. So I'm really impressed with it, and I hope you guys are too. Please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.